The best fight to make in boxing today is Gervonta "Tank" Davis versus Shakur Stevenson.
Sidion, who got blasted by Stevenson again!
One of the best power punchers in the world versus one of the most technically sound fighters on the planet. There are minimal differences in height, reach, and size, and the biggest similarities between them would be their speed and ability to counterpunch. Davis doesn't hit you without you seeing it coming, but he does it at the perfect moments when he isn't going to miss. And when that happens, this is the result. Stevenson does the opposite. He will hit you and you won't even know it happened until after it does. That's how he gets these.
Very easy one to score, and there is the knockdown.
But the biggest factor that goes into making this the best fight in boxing is that Stevenson is one of the best defenders in recent memory. His ability to hit and not get hit is at levels most can't even comprehend. In fact, he is the very best at doing so in boxing today, as he has the highest plus-minus, meaning he lands more than his opponents do, better than anyone else in this sport. And Tank is the most effective power puncher in the sweet science. He sits at the very top of power punch connect percentage. So, when asking the question who wins, you have to first ask all these questions. Can Stevenson handle the power? Will he even have to? Is Davis a good enough boxer to box with Stevenson? Does he even need to be? And to be honest, the resumes are very comparable. Tank has only held a primary world title in one division in his career, and that was super featherweight. He did so twice with stoppages over Jose Pedraza and Leo Santa Cruz. Stevenson is also a former 130-pound champion, but he has actually one-up Davis by unifying at that weight while also winning another world title at featherweight. The biggest wins for him would be Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez. But he also just proved he can more than handle himself at lightweight with a more fan-friendly dominant performance in his last outing.
That close, he's in punching range. He will take some shots. He will.
Woo! And another knockdown scored.
Open up. Taking too many heavy shots over and over and over and over.
As most will know, Davis is coming off the most impactful win of his career and hopefully in boxing as a whole, when he put on a clinic against Ryan Garcia in one of the biggest fights in the last decade. His first power punch of the fight floored Garcia in the second, and then in the seventh, he finished the job with a left hand to the body that decimated Garcia's insides, forcing him to take a knee and not beat the 10 count. To add a couple more cherries on top of all this, Davis and Stevenson are undefeated fighters in their 20s that have a ton of popularity and, oh yeah, would be willing to put their legacies on the line. Davis versus Stevenson can't get any more must-see.